And it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. That's my OXO omelet turning spatula, and it's available on the Amazon link underneath, show more underneath the video. This is a silicone cupcake container, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with anything, but I'm going to keep picking up paint bottles and deciding after that if it'll come out. It's a good start, and they're coming out. So that's sort of kind of a ring pour. I'm going to pick colors I really want to see in there. And as I see them, I'm going to decide what comes next. I think a little bit of this and a little bit of that. A lot of them I've got metallic, iridescent medium fine. Let's see, it's by Golden. It's called Iridescent Pearl Fine. And it's with the other paints, it doesn't matter. By Golden, it's a fluid. I have a ring pour cup that's left over also that I want to use. Oh man, I meant to blow up a balloon. Do I even have that balloon anymore? Son of a gun. You know what? Well, I got a flaccid balloon. Let's see. Oh, I guess not that one. Okay, well, I've got a flaccid one. If I want to use it, I will. And all bets are off as far as what happens next. I'm just doing whatever I feel like doing. And I'm going to tilt it, and I'm going to chain pull it if I want to, and that's going in the bucket. Put that out of the way so I don't spill it. Maybe use a little bit more of this. I like my gold. If I want more turquoise, I kind of do. Thinking blue. Thinking cobalt. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow. So I'm just going to let things run and decide what I want to do with them after they run, if anything, and maybe nothing, because I like stuff that happens by accident a lot of times. Okay, I've got a pool of paint, and I'm just going to let it go over the edge, scrape it off, pull it back. I've got a piece of plastic stuck to my canvas. Goodbye, plastic. I'm going to arrange my edge catcher so I can hold that for right now. I'm going to bring everything back in the same direction it came from. And maybe I can keep those beautiful combination colors over there. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. It's kind of really nice to be able to fill in with white and keep it negative space. I like letting the paint flow down on an angle lately. I can see that there is like a dog hair stuck in my canvas right there. And I don't want it there. Okay, well, you gotta come out. Come out, come out. I got it! Wow, I did not expect that to come out. Alright, so on my edge catcher is beautiful paint. This is my OXO omelet turning spatula, as I said. I'm going to scrape it off and put it right in the canvas. And then I'm going to look at what I've got and decide if I really want to be as cruel and belligerent as to stick other things in here, because maybe the person who asked me to do a skewer painting should get their way today. Maybe I should just start however I start and use my skewer and push it right up in to meet the other paint. Let it go over the edge. Now this is the neon purple from Folk Art, which is a multi-surface acrylic, but it's also extremely sheer. I think I'm going to have to put a little more in there, whether I want to or not. And the only reason I really probably wouldn't try too hard to do something with just a skewer is because it's sort of a meticulous activity trying to fill in all the gaps, and I'm not sure I'm even capable of doing that in the time allowed. But I am sure that I'm capable of composing with what I've got allowed, and so I'm going to give it a try. Because I can. The name of my book on the Amazon link, at least volume 1 of it. I haven't decided if volume 2 is going to be Because I Can volume 2, or hey, if you guys have a suggestion for what to call volume 2 and it's a good one, I might use it. So let me know. Alright, I do have a paint rag. Ooh, I also had a spatula that needed to go into the bucket. I'm going to use the sharp end of this. I was using the dull end, but the sharp end, I can push things. And the dull end, I can pick them up and fill in. Add a little space there. I'm very tempted to just go ahead and use some white to fill in there. And I love what I've got, but I haven't finished figuring out if this is it or... Come on. I don't like it when that happens. Go figure. You're making a movie and your paint won't come out. Let's grab a clean skewer with a nice round end and just sort of nudge it toward the spaces we want to fill. I can leave my paint heavy like this is looking like it's going to be in this spot here because I use GAC 800 by Golden in all my paints. And people are beginning to discover they don't like their paintings cracking. I'm going to have to wipe that spatula off before you don't want to come back and find spatulas with paint on them, because then you have to like use your fingernails and peel it off, and even though that might sound like fun, it's not. And I'm one of those people who likes to peel paint too, but not so much when it's on my spatula, I gotta say. So I want to put some black in here, but I'm not sure where I would want that, because right now I'm really loving how all of that looks, just as this terrific little waterfall of... It's tough because you don't know exactly how much you can get away with, but I love my color combinations and the shapes are awesome. It's not too hot today compared to other days. It's only like 85, and the paint is, it does dry, but it doesn't dry as fast as in the middle of the summer, as near the end of October, or the middle, whatever. This is the middle. So this is pretty simple technique. I'm just using a heavy bead of paint and sort of getting close, but not exact, until I have to, like that. And if I really want to be cautious, I can put some paint down right on my skewer. It's not that easy to keep the shapes. But who's going to know if you don't tell them? And you can steal a little paint and just fill in spots. That's not a spot. That needs to be filled. That is a spot. I want to use a point, which is conveniently, this is not touching that. I don't know, that seems to be awfully fussy. I really like the rest of this. I'm thinking either dark purple or black or both. An experiment worth making. Whatever I pick up on my skewer, if it seems like a nice little puddle and I can transfer it somewhere else, just going to touch that other paint so gently. And I'm probably still going to drag some away with me. And the purple is sheer, so if I can manage to keep the purple heavier, I'll be better off. Because the Floetrol does flatten out everything. And it really provokes you seeing canvas. So no matter how heavy your paint is, chances are, if you've got Floetrol in it, you're going to see some canvas at some point in time. So if you're making plans that that's not going to be the case, you're going to be disappointed. Alright, so I like that, and I want a little more white in there. White pearl. And I should have a whole selection of clean skewers. Like I said, I don't even know if I can do this in the time allowed. I've got 6 minutes left though, so it's not impossible. It's just, I can't imagine it being interesting to watch me just move paint around with a skewer. And I did stick it in the purple, so it's a little polluted, but it doesn't bother me because it's all fluid art and I like how that looks anyway. Just filling in that little spot. I want some black down here. I'm not sure that it's not too heavy, and because I love this turquoise up here, I'm going to risk it. I don't know what you are, but you're uninvited, and you need to open for me. I've got some other purples I like the look of. I think I'm going to go back. I think I'm going to go back and add some more of that purple in there, so I can use my skewer, as I mentioned. Just sort of push a bead along right up to the edge, and then roll it over. And it covers so well. It'll just surprise the heck out of you when you do it right. Finally. It might take a couple of tries. But just let it float on it and then pull it over gently. You're not even hardly dragging. The paint is more or less doing the work for you. I'm going to run my finger along the edge of that because sometimes dark colored paints recede from the edge of the canvas. Every painting I do today looks like something wow, that's a weird noise. I don't know what that is. Something that does not belong. It's like somebody's testing their motorboat. I don't know if you can hear that or not. It's weird. Or a very sick motorcycle. And it completely distracted me and I lost my train of thought, and I apologize. I want some gold over there. And I have a little tiny card. I really wish that had stopped. You know what I'm going to do? Oh boy, am I? Yes, I am. I'm going to take my gold and I'm going to put it on my balloon. Because I know together they'll often sell, so that doesn't bother me. I'm not really trying for balloon rolls, I'm just using it as a paintbrush. She said as she balloon rolled up the side. Alright, well that's not hurting my feelings either. So what I'm going to do is make it easy on myself. Take a little bit of white and fill in my missing gaps by balloon rolling and just trying not to destroy all the cool stuff I see there. I was definitely planning on using the acetate card, but this is way too convenient right now, and I've got that paint that normally would get knocked off on something. And it's fun. I can't help it. It's like way too much fun. And what else? And I can steal paint from one place and put it in another. And then come back and fix up this side too. Alright. That's not hurting my feelings any. I'm kind of liking what's happening here. It was unexpected. I'm going to need some more of this here. And I think I'm just going to fill in with that. Because I can. The name of my book on the Amazon link. Not that there's any balloon rolling in there. Take my word for it. This didn't happen until recently for me. But I still got plenty of negative space. I just need to decide how much paint I want to steal from other places. And if I want to put any more gold in there. No, that's pretty simple and very elegant, I think. Oh gosh, this is going to be tough. I don't know if I want to change much of that. I still have these spots over here, just 2 of them. And that could be gold or that could be white. I think I'm just going to go for the white pearl from Anita's. Rest my balloon on its laurels. Alright, this white up here is kind of bothering me, and I want to do something with it. I know it's super simple, but we only got 31 seconds left, so it qualifies as a 20-minute video. I've got 2 minutes after that to tell you whatever I'm going to tell you, which in this case is, if you shop my Amazon link, you help me out. And I could use some help, and I appreciate it when you help me very much. Oh boy. Okay, I'm still okay. It wasn't really part of my plan. But I'm not hating it either. I'm actually loving it a lot. So if you check under the video, you will find my paint pouring recipe. You will find Instagram and Pinterest and Twitter links. And a place that if you want to donate, PayPal and Patreon are there, or Zelly, my email address is right under the video. And there is a monthly drawing going on every month. You can find the video that shows what's in the monthly drawing on the end screens in the last 20 seconds of any video, this one included. Yes, I am. It went from being a skewer and balloon roll to whatever it is now. I'm not sure what that is, but I still like it. Got a little bit of paint right there. Let that go away. Got some sheer paint on the corner. So I love you guys. There's over 80,000 of you. And thank you for watching. The longer you watch, sometimes that might be of assistance. It used to be. And if you give me a thumbs up, I'd really, really appreciate it. That would float my boat. There's some really cool black in there, and I think I want to excavate it and let it come down and play with us. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard going, I need to torch this, and I need to look for little places that might have naked canvas, but other than that, I got rid of that white spot, which may or may not have been a good thing, who can tell? Yeah, I'm liking all of that a lot. Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for all the wonderful comments you leave me all the time. They keep my morale boosted during these hard times, and I really appreciate that. And that alone, really, you guys being loyal, that's what keeps me coming back. So I'm going to torch in the last minute and think if there's anything I could tell you that I haven't. And usually I'd put some black in. Maybe I'm still going to do that. I want something darker right here. That's dark purple, but that's okay. So a combination skewer and balloon roll. I was going to do chain pulls too. Maybe another one. So we torch to release the bubbles in the paint, and we torch to release patterns in the paint sometimes as well. And I could probably keep playing for this for a long time, but I've made 3 small paintings in a row, and it's time to go let the camera cool down And I love you guys, and I'll see you anon in another video, hopefully. Check the community board on my channel header.